Get ready for the action because Bryce Jackson has landed in Sydney, joining the NSW squad for the upcoming season. This fast-paced news is all about the Aussie Quick, who has absolutely dominated the domestic scene, taking more one-day cup wickets than anyone else over the past 2 domestic summers. We dive into how Bryce Jackson is strengthening the Blues' pace stocks after a competitive summer, and you won't want to miss the details on his move and what it means for the upcoming season.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we switch gears entirely and head straight to India for the IPL action. Shashank Singh just left the ground after losing his wicket during a thrilling Indian Premier League match between the Delhi Capitals and the Punjab Kings in Dharamshala. We break down what happened in that high-stakes contest and what this means for the Punjab Kings' journey in the tournament. Stay with us as we cover the immediate fallout from that dramatic moment. Now, let's shift our focus to the international stage as England prepares for a massive challenge. Emilio Gay, Rehan Ahmed, and Ollie Robinson are all on the cards for the first England Test squad of the summer as they attempt to rebuild after the Ashes. We examine the tough decisions England will face in choosing their opening pair and who might step up to take on the New Zealand Black Caps. Finally, we bring the excitement right back to the IPL fever as fans pack the Paddle ground in Mandi for an incredible display. Hundreds of cricket enthusiasts throng the Tata IPL fan park to watch live matches, culminating in a massive crowd for the Mumbai Indians versus Royal Challengers Bengaluru clash. Find out how Ajay Rana made this historic event happen, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest cricket news. Bryce Jackson has secured a move to the New South Wales Blues for the upcoming season, following a career-best performance in domestic cricket. Jackson, a leading white ball quick, has taken more one-day cup wickets than any other player across the last 2 domestic summers. This recruitment strengthens NSW's pace attack ahead of the full 2026-27 men's squad announcement. Despite finishing last summer as the leading fast bowler in the one-day cup competition with 15 wickets, Jackson was initially overlooked by his home state, Western Australia, to make room for returning national contract players Jai Richardson and Lance Morris. Jackson's signing marks the only interstate addition for NSW, joining Chris Tremaine in a move that also sees Matthew Gilkes depart for South Australia, seeking better wicket-keeping prospects. NSW will also need to manage roster changes, including making room for Sam Constas as he loses his Cricket Australia deal, with Jake Weatherald replacing him as the test opener for the Ashes. Jackson has demonstrated strong form in the 50-over format for WA over the past 2 seasons, including playing 3 one-day internationals for Australia, last winter. His domestic impact is significant, as he holds the record for the most wickets in Australia's men's domestic one-day competition since his debut in February 2024, with 30 wickets. However, Jackson was unable to break into the Sheffield Shield side despite injuries to several established players, as WA opted for proven red ball quick Kieran Elliott next season. Upon arriving in Sydney for pre-season in June, Jackson aims to establish himself in the Dean Jones Trophy one-day lineup and impress new coach Brad Haddon with the red ball, while also striving for a breakthrough in first-class cricket. He follows former WA quick Charlie Stobo to the eastern state. Punjab Kings' Shashank Singh was dismissed while playing in the Indian Premier League match against the Delhi Capitals in Dharamshala, India, on Monday, May 11, 2026. The incident occurred as the player left the field following the loss of his wicket during the contest. England is gearing up for a significant rebuilding phase following the Ashes, with the first test against New Zealand on June 4th approaching. Key players such as Emilio Gay, Rehan Ahmed, and Ollie Robinson are vying for spots in the inaugural test squad, with selection expected soon, possibly as early as Tuesday, ahead of a training camp in Loughborough on May 25th. The selection process will present tough choices, particularly regarding the opening pair, spinner, and pace bowlers. Questions are being raised about the future of established players, with Zach Crawley facing scrutiny regarding his position, despite his consistent run scoring. In the batting department, while Ben Duckett had a disappointing Ashes performance, England is unlikely to change both openers. New faces like James Rowe, Asa Tribe, and the pair Ben McKinney and Emilio Gay are emerging as contenders for the top order. The competition for the opening spot is reportedly tight between McKinney and Gay, with Gay showing strong form in the championship. The middle order appears more settled, featuring Jacob Bethel, Joe Root, Brooke, and Captain Ben Stokes in the likely's eye. Spin bowling is a major area of flux. Following a strategy shift, the battle for England's primary spinner is wide open. While Jofra Archer has shown good form in the IPL, the question remains whether to invest in leg spinner Rehan Ahmed, who has shown potential as an ideal number 8 with 6 first-class hundreds, bringing mystery and exuberance to the team. The pace bowling department is undergoing a major overhaul, marking the first home summer without James Anderson, Stuart Broad, or Chris Wokes. With Mark Wood unlikely to feature, a new guard is emerging. While Josh Tongue and Gus Atkinson are nailed on, there are several candidates vying for 2 or 3 pace spots, including Matthew Potts, Ollie Robinson, and promising youngsters like Sonny Baker and Mitchell Stanley. Beyond the playing's eye, behind the scenes, England faces scrutiny over its backroom staff, with suggestions that the reliance on rotating, ad hoc appointments continues. The focus now shifts to finalizing the squad before media interviews commence, setting the stage for England's attempt to recover from recent setbacks. Cricket fever reached a fever pitch in Mandi, as the Tata IPL fan park at the historic Paddle Ground drew massive crowds of cricket enthusiasts over 2 days. The event became a major highlight for sports lovers, with fans gathering in large numbers to watch live Indian Premier League matches displayed on a giant LED screen. On Saturday, the live screening of the Gujarat Titans vs Rajasthan Royals match saw over 6,000 spectators thoroughly enjoy the thrilling contest. The excitement escalated on Sunday when an even larger crowd converged to witness the high-voltage clash between the Mumbai Indians and Royal Challengers Bengaluru, creating a stadium-like atmosphere where fans cheered enthusiastically during the live telecast. This marks the inaugural IPL fan park organized in Mandi in the 18-year history of the Indian Premier League, making it a memorable event for local cricket aficionados. The successful execution of the event was credited to the efforts of Ajay Rana, president of the District Cricket Association Mandi. The occasion was further graced by the presence of former BCCI president and Hamirpur MP Anurag Thakur, who visited Paddle Ground on Sunday to review the arrangements and commended the organizing team and Ajay Rana for the excellent management of the event. Raja Singh Malhotra, vice president of the HP Hockey Association, and several other dignitaries were also in attendance, underscoring the immense enthusiasm generated by the ongoing IPL season among ardent fans.